Yes, welcome back. Welcome back to the Hawks Hangout, proudly brought to you by the folks at the Basketball Fix. Make sure you go and follow them at the Basketball Fix for all of your basketball needs heading into this massive NBL 26 off season. And as always, proudly sponsored and brought to you by the great folks over at Enable U2 and Principal Brewing. If you haven't already copped your Hawks Hazy and stuff yet, seriously, what are you doing? Go down there, get on it. But look, we've got some unfinished business today. If you can't already tell by who's on the screen, it's the man who's taking Wollongong absolutely by storm, Slim Shady himself, Mr. Defense, Matty Mims. What's going on, Matty?
So that intro got me fired up watching those highlights of the Hawks through the years, but I was just sitting there smiling. But now I'm doing well. I'm doing really well.
That's good to hear. Now, look, last time that we chopped it up with you, we got into your journey into the NBL, your first pro contract, your early Hawks days, all the rest of it. But look, you've had some time to settle into the Gong. You've only got a few games left. So really just going to get into the meat of it, what makes you tick, how you're going, all the rest of it, Aussie lifestyle. Get to know you a bit more, man.
Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty think it's important to have a routine. So I try to, I've been doing a lot of coaching in the morning. So I've been coaching some kids in the morning over at the Snake Pit. So I do that first thing in the morning and then get home, eat some breakfast, get a lift in, and then it's usually something on court. I'll do a workout or else we have practice. So that's kind of what my day looks like. I love Wollongong, honestly. It's, if I don't have if I have some free time, I'll just go by the beach and just walk around there or something. But Wollongong's a good spot. My family actually visited a couple of weeks ago, so I got to show them around, and they were in love with Wollongong. They love it. So
yeah, I have noticed that on your Instagram and stuff, you've been sharing a lot of stuff. The kids obviously a big fan of you. Obviously helping them out and stuff, but I think that the fact that you're a really great role model for those kids. I'll say this: I really think that a lot of imports in their first pro contract would have, when someone else came in, another Aussie, and we all know Lockie Dent's a great player, but then that made your role become that 6-man role, and some people might have dropped their head and been a little bit disappointed, but you've embraced that role, and I think that's great for young kids to see that. It's a real great example, and I think you're an amazing role model for that. How do you feel? What's your thought process in embracing that 6-man role?
Yeah, honestly, I didn't know much about Locke before he came, but I knew he was an elite point guard, and it's obviously I'd be lying what guy doesn't want to start, what guy doesn't want, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, the goal, we all have a common goal, and that's to win. And if it's better me coming off the bench, I'm going to do that and contribute the best I can. And honestly, I've played basketball for a while, and, I feel I've been in different situations, even this one. And I mean, the best thing I can do is just, show up every day, be a good teammate. And I don't know, like I said, we have a common goal. And if it's me coming off the bench, then that's what it is. I'm going to play hard for us, and I know everyone else will too.
I love that. Because honestly, I just got to say something extra. Sammy wasn't at the game on the weekend. He chose the Raiders versus the Dragons. Just throwing it out there. But I was there, man, and we started pretty poorly against Albury, and you came off the bench, and first play off the bench, you're diving on the floor, causing a backcourt violation. Just brought energy, and then first shot knocked it down. It just changed the momentum of the game. And I said it on the last podcast too. I think if we do go on and win this title, which I really think we're a massive chance of doing, it's going to be on the back of your impact off the bench. Because I do feel lots of teams in the NBL1 East have a really strong starting five, but when that bench comes on, they lose a little bit. So I think by having that little X factor off the bench is going to be huge spark for us. So no pressure, mate, but I think that you're going to have a huge say in us holding up that trophy.
No, I appreciate it. That's that's something we talk about too. We want to have some depth And I think that's what's special about our team. I mean, we got a lot of weapons, so and we can play in different. We can play big, we can play small. So that's the advantage we have, and I think we have a special team. So yeah, hopefully we can get it done.
Yeah. And speaking just on your impact off the bench, like this weekend alone, like we put the stats up on Instagram the other day, but 37 points, 6 boards, 2 assists, and 5 steals. Like you can't get much better than that across a 6-man role. Like it's an insane stat line in, let's say, 30 minutes per game or whatever it is. It's absolutely crazy, man. And we talk about the depth, and we talked about the depth in the proper NBL team, and now this NBL1 team as well. And as you just said, then, like the amount of weapons that we've got, you coming off the bench, Kyle coming off the bench, Paddy coming off the bench, everyone that's being able to come off the bench, Brad, it's one of those teams where we're looking forward to it, man. We've got 3 games to go. We're just chomping at the bit to get down there. Hey.
No, yeah, this is a fun team. It really could be anyone's night any night, and especially when you got guys like Kobe, Locke, like the way they are able to play make. It's just like, I don't know. I was talking about it with my dad. It's like the ball has energy almost. Like it's just like bing, 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 bing. Like when we get going, like it gets nasty. So we got a fun team.
Yeah,
17 assists from Kobe. I couldn't believe that when I saw 17 assists. It's crazy.
Crazy assists.
That's crazy. I don't think I've never played in a game like that where someone had 17. I don't think. It's crazy.
Look, you've been in Wollongong for a bit now. What has been the most just Aussie thing that has caught you off guard? Something that someone has said, something that someone's done, just completely caught you off guard.
Okay, I don't know if this is like very Aussie, but I was driving to the snake pit, and there's a shopping cart on a street sign, like on top of the street sign.
That's on my street, bro. That's on my street, Denison Street. That's
and
on my route.
I was like, what's going on here? Like, I had to do a double take. I was like, what the heck? But I've been learning some new lingo.
Okay.
Walk in the gym, Lockie Dent's saying up to, meaning like, what's up? What are you up to? He says up to.
I haven't even noticed. I read that. Up to.
I don't know. That's something that's pretty Aussie to me. I took my brother and dad to Wiseau's for some barefoot bowls. That was pretty fun. Love me some barefoot bowls.
Love Wiseau's.
What'd you have to eat there?
I gotta get a schnitty.
Yeah.
Or a parmy. I don't know.
Parmy. I love that.
Had to.
But
Had to.
Love that. Okay, mate. So you've got a chance to hang out with your teammates. When we first interviewed you, you were sort of new to the team, probably didn't really know them very well. Want to throw some questions at you in regards to your teammates. Who's your favorite teammate to hang out with?
That's tough. Like I feel like I don't think our team really when we hang out, everyone's there. So it's kind of hard to be like, oh, you know what I mean? But
yeah, I get you.
I don't know. It's kind of tough. I don't really.
Yeah, I won't
in a team
that's fine.
group.
But you'll be able to say this. Who's the funniest? Who makes you laugh?
Funniest?
Either be with jokes or just so stupid they are.
Dante Bruton is a funny guy. That is a funny guy.
I love that. I love that. Who's the guy? I saw you post something the other day, and I thought it was funny because I know the kid. But who's the most likely to watch their own highlights after games?
Jonah Flynn. You already know.
I love Jonah. He did jack him up.
You already know.
A good minutes. He jacked up about 8 shots in 3 minutes.
I know you saw that reverse layup too.
Yeah,
that hit the top of the backboard.
That was so good. It was so good. He's such a good kid. He doesn't back himself. I love that he backs himself. It was so good.
He loves it. I respect it. He plays with heart every time, every day in practice too. He gets after
He's good.
it.
Sneaky athletic, man. He can dunk.
He can dunk.
Sneaky.
No, I
I don't know.
for being 17, like he can play. Like once he gets a little stronger, like
Man,
he's
I
got-
don't know if
he's
he
got a
probably
bright
told you,
future.
but I was involved with the South Coast rep team that he played in recently at the CHS Schools Championship, and they were down a couple of big starters, and he stepped up in the semi-final, had 41 points in a school semi-final game. He was like bombing threes, he got a dunk. He was
I
just
love it.
spectacular. Like I was like, I
Yeah.
knew this kid could play, but it was just a pleasure to watch. They were down 2 starters in a semi-final, and they found a way in the back of him and another kid called Ollie Keane.
Yeah.
Like special talents. Great to see.
Yeah,
Great to see.
no,
Like
that's awesome. Nah, over
So-
the next couple of years, I'll be excited to see where he kind of ends up or what his future looks like. But yeah, he's got it. He's got it.
He has got it. So what are your plans after this season? Are you like with 3 games to go? We're planning on celebrating a championship. So I hope that doing that as well. But after this season concludes, like what are your plans moving forward? Like looking for another professional contract, or are you looking to hang around in the Gong? What's your plans?
Yeah, so I'm gonna stay in Wollongong. I'll be doing some coaching still at the Snake Pit with the basketball Illawarra, and hopefully be doing stuff with the NBL Hawks, just like practicing and hoping to get like a little internship with them as well, just like coaching wise. But yeah, I'll be sticking around. So yeah, I'm excited to be in the Gong for some longer. And yeah, I really love the Gong. I really love the Gong. I do.
Have you met Coach Tatum yet?
I haven't. So yeah, So when he comes back, hopefully get a chance to meet him and get some stuff squared away. But yeah, I've heard nothing but good things about him. I heard he's awesome. But my old teammate actually plays on the Celtics, and he sent me a picture of the locker room, and his locker is right next to Jason Tatum. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, just like that connection almost. It's kind of funny to think about. Like it's a small world. Like everyone's connected in some way almost.
That's actually really good news.
Yeah.
Mate, we might even like get you as a regular on the potty, mate. You can come and help us out a little bit.
Yeah, hey, talk about it, man. Yeah, I'm down. Talk about it.
I love it.
Now, that was a big talking point. Obviously, you had a good chat with SJ over at the Love of the Game the other week there, and he mentioned that you were staying, and Corey and I were like, okay, like staying and all the rest of it and stuff like that. But what has it been like talking to like all of these other different media outlets and stuff like that? From a player's perspective, how do you guys prepare for that?
Yeah, I mean, I guess me, like, I remember, I actually feel like in high school, just like your local newspaper, they would always interview you. So like, I had like a really good coach who just kind of like always talked about, like talk about your team. Don't always just talk about yourself. So I try to keep it like focused more about, your team and kind of like show them a glimpse of like who you are as a person more than just like, just talking about yourself, talk about what you can do, talk about, you know what I mean? So that's kind of it's kind of my approach when talking to like the media, or I don't know. I just kind of like to uplift our team more than, I don't know, just myself. I feel kind of weird just talking about myself.
Yeah. Mate, I just got one come. You would have seen a little bit of it in the game before, the girls' game before. The Albury player who hit 16 threes and went for 55. Please tell me your girlfriend wasn't guarding her.
No, she wasn't. Not mine. Nah. That was unbelievable though. Like seriously,
oh my God.
we were in the locker room like this girl shot 22 threes. Well, I was like, dang, like that's crazy. And then they're like, yeah, she's made 16 of them. And I was like, I couldn't believe it. Like like that's like some Steph Curry.
That is
2K.
Shout out
That's like,
Riley.
I don't even know. Like,
Riley Luther, man, that's epic. And no matter what level you're playing at, if you're knocking down 16 threes, it's impressive. Crazy.
She got it. She got it.
Got it.
Look, honestly, there was one point there last night where I messaged the boys and I messaged Corey and I was like, are we on 50 watch for Todd at this point? Like, he's at 29 and a half. Like, this, are we going to have 50 watch, 60 watch? What's going on here?
Nah, there's moments where it's like he's playing a video game. Like, I swear to God, like he'll just get the rebound, boom, boom, boom. Like, it's like you're playing like you're my player in 2K, where you're just trying to get, like, it's crazy. And I don't know, you just like kind of wait for, like, sit back for a second. Like, this dude's really good. Yeah,
and he doesn't look like an athlete, does he? If you look at him, you just think he looks like a dad on the street. He could be like in White Man Can't Jump. He would be able to like strip people for money on those courts.
Oh, he could hustle. He could hustle
hard. He could hustle hard.
I'm gonna take him back to the States with me after the season, and we'll go to Venice Beach and hustle some dudes.
Make some.
That's it. All right. Now, Corey did one with you last time, but we're going to do another one with you this time. It's going to be our quick rapid-fire questions. You've had some time in Wollongong now to settle into it all, but we'll do some more rapid-fire. So first one that comes to your head, Tim Tams or Oreos?
Yes. Tim Tams.
Ooh, okay.
Yes.
If you had one basketball moment to redo, what would it be?
One basketball what?
One basketball moment to redo, like one play to relive for the rest of your life.
Probably just winning my conference title again in college, making it to the NCAA tournament. I would redo that.
CJ or Todd?
CJ.
Oh, there you go. And trash talk, is it bigger in NBL or is it bigger in college?
College. You guys are nice, man. You guys are nice.
Too nice. Now, look, you mentioned that you're staying in the Gong and all the rest of it and stuff like that. You've touched on all your coaching experience. We see you post about Good Hoops and doing stuff there, posting about the Snake Pit and stuff like that. What's your own biggest personal goal heading into next season? Obviously, you've got this internship with the Hawks. Is it another contract with the Hawks potentially? Is it one in the NBL1? Is it with another team? Like, what does Matt Mims look like for 26?
Yeah, I mean, I guess, like, my goal is just to take basketball as far as I really can. Like, I just want to maximize my career. And, you know, when I look back 20 years down the road, like, I don't want to have any regrets. So, you know, I'm just taking every opportunity stride, and I don't really know what the next year looks like or whatever. But, you know, I'm just riding the wave, I guess. And yeah, I just want to maximize my ability, hopefully do some special things along the way. And yeah, that's my goal, I guess. I don't really have like, oh my God, I got to make the NBA at this age, or like, I just want to, you know, I love the game. I love it. Every day is a blessing to play basketball, I think. And yeah, I just want to have as much fun as I can and be around good people and, you know, just maximize my career best I can.
I love that.
Yeah.
Now, we did mention earlier we're 13-4 and like looking pretty strong in that top four. I looked at the table this morning and it looks like it's impossible for us to miss out on a top four position, which is important because in the top four, you get a second chance if you do happen to lose your first finals. But we could really push for that top two. At the moment, there's three teams who are on 13-4, so it's just on percentages. So if we get that top two, that's a huge thing for the Hawks. Now, who do you think is the biggest danger to the Hawks winning this title? Like, I believe that we will make the final. Who do you think we're going to play in the final?
That's tough. I think, like, I don't know. I don't want to, like, this might sound a little,
like, let's
cliche,
put a few teams out there. Don't necessarily single out.
I'm gonna say I'm gonna say this. I think the team that's gonna beat the Hawks is the Hawks. You know, I think if we're not being our best selves, that's when, you know, someone could catch us. But if we're playing to the best of our ability and, like, play the way we know we can and do the little things, like, I'm very confident in this team. That being said, like, I think teams that, like, have showed, like, they got their stuff together. I think Canberra, obviously, they've had a great year. I mean, obviously COE is very talented. I don't know, like, you can't count out Sutherland, can't count out Norths. Like, this, especially, like, you know, the teams that are kind of in the fight still, like, they're all very talented. And, like, I've said it all year, like, we want to peak at the right time of the year. And, you know, any team could peak at the end of the year playing their best ball. And so, I don't know. You can't really. I don't want to count out anyone because, like, I know how this goes. Like, anyone can start getting hot, and but that being said, like, I think.
The way that the series works as well, it's not like normal basketball series where it's a bit more like that college thing. It's like a one and done sort of a game. It's not like a series, so anything can happen in a one-off game. We all know that. And if teams get on runs like you see in tournament play in college, teams just go on a crazy run and get to the Final Four that you thought can't happen. So, one team who I thought would have been a really big chance, but they've had a bit of a loss in Dave Hickey going to Summer League, was the Sydney Comets. I thought they were pretty strong, but I think that might be a bit of a loss for them. But we still can't count them out. Bales is a player.
I mean, they were balling early in the season, you know, like they were having. So I think, obviously, Hickey being gone, I think Bales is actually going to Summer League too to play with the Knicks. But I mean, they started the year without both of them, so
still did
I
well.
think it might be just need to adjust back to that. But I mean, you just can't count anyone out. I mean, just like you said, like, there's teams in the NCAA tournament you've never even heard of beating, you know, number one seeds, and so I think, we just got to be us. We just got to be us, and I think that'll take care of it. So,
great attitude.
And how are you guys preparing mentally and physically for this? Obviously, with 3 games left, you got a massive doubleheader this weekend at home against some middle of the pack teams that are still in the hunt. So they're playing for their spots on the line. And then we've obviously got a road trip up to Bankstown to play up there in the last rounds. But how are you guys preparing for that? You know, you've got 3 games left. You want to finish on a high. We want to finish as high as possible. What's the locker room vibes like?
No, for sure. I mean, like, we want top 2. Like, we definitely want top 2. That's no secret, and, like, we talked about it a little bit. But we also know, like, obviously, just like you said, like, the teams coming in this weekend, I mean, they're still in the fight, so we know we're gonna get their best shot. But I mean, I feel like we're still fighting for something too. And so we're excited. I mean, Coach Flinney, obviously, he has the experience. Like, I feel like especially the last, like, month, we've had some really good trainings. So I think we're, like, really, like, starting to, like, shift our mind towards this kind of end of the year run. So it's been good, and, like, we're all, like, kind of getting on that same page, I think. So it's been really good.
I love that. Now, what kind of legacy do you want to leave here in the Illawarra? What do you want people to say when they talk about Matt Mims?
I would say when people speak about me, I hope they say I was a pretty nice guy. I hope that everyone enjoyed, like, you know, watching me play, and hope they, like, saw a sense of joy that I hope I play with, and you know, always want to be the guy who will do the little things, play hard on defense, and I mean, it's no secret I like to shoot threes. So, you know, I hope people enjoyed my style of play, and I hope people, think I'm a good guy.
I'm pretty sure they do. Oh,
Oh.
that's pretty no doubt there.
Pretty on the mark.
Like I said before, the kids absolutely love you. I saw you post something about Max Beeler. Do you do a little bit of training with him? That's your guy. He's a great kid.
I mean, yeah, a
Work
little
with his
bit.
dad.
His dad, he drives the bus for us
Yeah.
for our away games, and so Max is always he's right on the bus. So yesterday to North's, he's my little bus buddy. We watched the Minions on the way up to North.
Love that. I
watched it with him. But that's my guy right there. Yeah, shout out Maximus.
Yeah, he's such a great kid, and his dad's a great guy too, Big Pete. So
he's great.
Fireman Pete, call him Fireman Pete.
Yes, sir.
Now, heading into this back end of the season, obviously the national finals have been declared. They are in Canberra. It is also at the same time as the Blitz. So it's a massive weekend of sport down in Canberra. You've got a full weekend in August, starting from the Wednesday night. That starts with all of the Blitz for the NBL1. And then heading into that weekend, we've also got the national finals as well. The Hawks make it to that point in time. You guys have got national finals. Obviously, Todd may be playing with the NBL squad at that point in time. He may be playing with you guys if we make the national finals. Whatever happens there, what does that look like for you guys? That's your chance to get the foot in the door with some of these clubs that are still looking to finalize these rosters? Like, how big is that for you on a personal standpoint?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I honestly haven't thought about that.
Somebody just tried to call me. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, got you. You're back.
I can't hear you guys. I'm gonna have. Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
1 second.
Okay.
But yeah, so I haven't thought about it that much. I guess I didn't realize that was the situation. I guess, but I mean, for sure, every time I play, obviously you want to showcase what you can do. You never know who's watching, and especially growing up in the States, especially in high school, you never knows who's in the stands. There could be a college coach watching at any time, so you never know. Maybe any NBL club is watching and they like what they see, but I haven't really thought about that honestly, but yeah.
Well, mate, we love what we see, and we can't get an absolute enough of you. There'll be number 4 jerseys flying out the store as soon as they come on. I'm telling you, right? As soon as they put them up online, I've got people saying, "Get me a Matty Mims jersey. Get me a jersey.
Crazy.
Tell him you need a signed jersey. All the rest of it." My cousin's it's crazy. You've embraced the culture. You've embraced the team. Been an absolute dog on both ends of the floor. There's nothing that you can't do. You're approachable. You're an absolute weapon of a guy. There's not much more that we could say about you, mate. We love having you down here.
I appreciate that. No, I this community is so friendly. How could you not? How can you not love it? How can you not want to be a part of it? So definitely very blessed to be here, and yeah, absolutely love it here.
Yeah, loves it. Now, speaking of ring ceremonies, obviously we've got one ring ceremony to do with our championship. Are we expecting another ring ceremony? What are we thinking, man?
Hell yeah! Of course.
Hell yeah.
I mean, that's the goal, man. I mean, we're gonna work really hard, and hopefully, the chips kind of fall where they fall for us. And the thing with us, we got guys who know that have been there before that know how to win. So I think that's a big advantage for us, and we're gonna do everything we can. So yeah, I mean,
Let's hope the
course.
chips before they have to fall, and then we get the chip. Then
Yeah.
we win the chip.
Win the chip.
Winner,
Chip
winner.
days.
That's it.
Winner,
Chip
winner.
days.
Hoping the next time we talk to you, mate, that we are celebrating that championship. That'd be fantastic. I know we won the NBL1, but I think it'll be even more special, like at the Snake Pit. The Snake Pit is like the home of Illawarra basketball.
Yeah.
It holds a special place in everyone who's involved in basketball in the Illawarra's heart. So I think that will be a little bit different. That will be a special moment if they could do something there and have like a big celebration back at the Snake.
Yeah.
It'd be real epic. Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely want to do that. Like, I know how special it is. I mean, just like the history, like you walk through that hallway, you see all those pictures of, throughout the year. So, basketball's special here. So, definitely want to add another championship to the community.
Absolutely. But mate, massive shout out to you again for joining us on the Hangout. You've been an absolute legend, massive heart, massive grit, massive love for Wollongong. We've got massive love for you. Anything else you want to say before you jump off?
Go Hawkies.
Go Hawks. Fly you Hawks. Fly high.
Yes,
See you,
sir.
brother.
See ya.
Legend. See you, my man.
Later.